Hey y'all, I am here doing a plan with me that I shall be uploading from the Oversea, and I wanted to show y'all a couple of things that I am looking at for Valentine's. I've already got me a little Valentine's coffee cup because we've got to have our time with coffee together, don't we? Did y'all have your coffee? Don't spill it on your day planners while you do your planning with me. I just got this from Glam Planner, and I'm so excited because I got some extra one of these to do the little pink fox, because that's just, I love the pink fox. And I've got all kinds of pretty little Valentine's stickers that we'll be putting on, and I've also got some other sets that I'm going to use that are kind of Valentine-y in the month of February. And just also kind of the City of Love stuff, like some Paris, France stuff like this. That was Glam Planner over there. This is what's it called? Blackbeard's, what's her name? Blackbeard Prince. Isn't that, I mean, just really, look at that. Black chandelier, Eiffel Tower, shoes, dress forms, handbags. Looks so fun. And, let's see, this is from Chick Treat Sticker Boutique, which is what we are also going to be using today. I've got so many little fun things that we are going to be using. Look, here's another Valentine's Day one. I got this one from Blackbeard Prince. And look at it. It's got little foxes in love and Be My Valentine. So just all kinds of fun stuff. So February is going to be a really fun month for us. It's also a month that I sing for the Sisters in Christ Conference, which you're all invited to, and I will be happy to give y'all information. It is here in Georgia, so for those of you that don't live here, you'd have to make a trip to it. But can I tell you something? A lot of people at the conference, it's usually a few thousand people, they come not just to hear me sing. It's a women's conference, and they come to hear the speakers. I'll tell you more about it. And then I sing, and another girl sings in between each one of the testimonies that are given. It's a wonderful time of sharing for women. It's a great time of renewal and just relief and just being with other women. So it's just a great time. And I'll be doing that. So I'll give you more information. If you're interested, let me know in the comments below. Also, be sure and tell people to subscribe and to like my videos. I'm not beyond asking for that. It's not the most important thing, but it's fun to see the numbers grow. This particular spread I picked out because of the pineapple and that it looks very Hawaiian. And because I'm going to Hawaii this particular week, I thought I've got to go ahead and get this uploaded because I'm needing to put stuff on there like flights and things that we're going to be doing next week. So I can't really wait anymore. So I thought, well, you got to do a plan with me. Right. So let's just get to it. It's got everything. Elle Fowler with Glam Planner has sold me on the bottom bar concept because she kind of started it for me. And now I've noticed that Chic Street Boutique, Sticker Boutique, that's how it is, does it, and a couple of more, but not, and I'm getting to where I'm only getting sticker stuff from people who have that feature. So anyway, we'll just go ahead and get started. As usual, we like to line up the X and Y axis right here. And I'm going to put this big Monday pineapple because I want to be pretty. If you'll notice, February is kind of all about pink, but we're just going to be covering all that up with Hawaiian stuff. So there's a little pineapple there, and here is the texture of pineapple. So I think that was kind of cute that they did that. I really do like this spread, you guys, and I think I'm going to keep it really uncomplicated. I know you say, Beth, you say that every time, and I'm like, I know, but this time I really have to because I'm going to end up having to write a lot of things down on my planner, and so I really do need to, you know, keep some of the space open and not over sticker it. What I mean by that is these are obviously stickers, but a lot of times I do a little over decorating, as some of you know, but I have a good time, and I hope you guys have a good time watching. You know, you can always be doing your planners while I'm doing mine. So have it ready and just, you know, if you're in the middle of working on it, well, you can do yours while I do mine. I think I'm going to wait on that color. That's not grabbing me. Let's do this one next. And, anyway, it's, what was I saying? I so often lose my place. Do y'all do that? I do that so often, it's like spooky scary. All right, some of these are upside down, some are right side up, so I guess any direction of this. Here's some more pineapples to kind of pull that end of the week and this end of the week together. That'd be nice. I know we were talking about doing Plan With Me together. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. You can always put it on hold while you do yours and then come back to mine. Listen a little more and then come back to mine. It'll be fun. Okay. And we're going to, I will add in my prayer list, which I do not have handy, but that's what will go right there. So just know that spot's not done. It's not going to be done yet. And then I usually take one of these leftovers, and I typically find myself more and more, instead of putting it up here, I put it right down here. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And we will put this over the red, because I'm not crazy about the red. Even though I know it is February, and some of you going, Beth, you got all those February spreads that you were going to do. And I haven't shown them all, so I don't know how you would know that, so if I keep talking about it. But I do. I have a lot of them. And I am going to do them, but I knew that wasn't going to come out just right, but that's okay. Is that staying there and fight by fight? Let's see. Some of these are not removable. Okay, this is removable. So what I'm going to do is pull this bottom up because that's not lined up good. And sometimes I don't care, and sometimes I think, yeah, but I may not correct that one. And I think this is one of those times, so I need to go ahead and fix it. Y'all, again, please ignore my nails. As you can see, I still have not had my nail appointment. It's tomorrow at 6, so hopefully I'll make it from work on time and get that done. Let me pull this up a little more. Having a hard time pulling it up. Not having a hard time pulling it up. It's not it. It's me. Yep, it's going to have to come all the way up. Let's try it again, Beth. Back. No. That's too much. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just... Let's start over. Let's cover that red first. First and foremost. Covering the red. Did I get it? Nope, came up too high. There. Did I go too low? No. I think I'm going to get it this time. I think I can make it one more time if we try. Some of you will know what I'm talking about there. You'd be like, I remember that song. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do our checklist. So I'm just going to begin. Now remember, I always use the top row for anything that is an absolute must be done today. And the rest of these are importance, meaning they should be done today, but if they don't, they can roll to the next day. But they're still important, so you don't take these lightly at all. Not at all. But at the same time, the more critical things are the things that are going to be in this row. That's like my bulletin board that's saying, hey, don't forget. It's my reminder box. These are my to-dos, which are very important. But the most critical thing is the things that I must do that day. Here's an example. You can't move prayer to tomorrow. You can pray tomorrow, but you can't pray today's prayers tomorrow. Meaning, say, well, I'll catch up. I mean, it's like a relationship. You don't do that. You don't catch up. I mean, you either have it or you don't. And it's either in that day or it's not. And you can still work on that relationship that day, but it's not the same thing as saying, well, I'm going to, have it another day. Well, no, you've lost that day. So, but there's tasks. Actual tasks are different. Tasks can roll to the next day and be done on another day. Those tasks that can, which is exactly my point. There are some that cannot. You know what? I am going to do this, but I'm not going to do the lighter one. This next one's going to be, you know what? I'm going to mix it up a little. What am I going to do? I don't know. I'm going to do the darker orange. Up there, okay. And I really want to do the green next. I am. I'm going to do the green. I'm going to do it. Nobody can stop me. There we go. And remember, we don't do to-dos on Sunday because we want to have that be a day where we don't have a list of things to do. It's a day that we stop and remember, if anything, what goes there is a list, but it's a prayer list, and that's what will go there. And sometimes we'll have goals or something, so I may put weekly goals over here. I think I will go ahead and do that. I'm going to line it up with this blue, so it will be blue on blue. Whoops, let's get it right. go, I think. It's going to work out nicely. Yep, that'll be pretty together. And we'll put a little sign above that that says weekly goals. Okay. All right, so there we have one of these left. We'll see if we can use it. But sometimes you just have stuff left over. And if you're like me and you don't like to waste it, will drive you crazy to have leftovers. All right, now we're going to do to-dos and todays. So we'll start with today's. That's this grouping again. Remember, this is not to-dos up here. This is today's that you can't forget. It's reminders. It's if you one of those things for here's another example of what today's might be, that I have to call my dad's doctor, and I can't miss that. I cannot fail. It's not that I couldn't do it the next day, because it is a test per se, but I have to talk to him about something that could affect his medications, so that can't wait till the next day. So it will go up here. Not on this particular one, actually. It's going to be on tomorrow's. The preceding week. This is for next week. But that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. And you do not have to do your day planner the way I do my day planner. This is just how I organize my to-dos versus, whoops, that's way wrong. Oh, I hate when I go to pull it up and instead I kind of put it down. That happens a lot to me. I just shook my camera. Did y'all feel like you had a little earthquake? I hope you didn't. I don't make light of earthquakes. I know that they kill people, so I don't really mean to make a joke about it. Some may say, Beth, that's not funny. I know somebody who went through an earthquake, and they had lives lost. Trust me, as I think about the fact that they just had it in Alaska, and I'm going to Hawaii, and some of you like, Beth, don't think they're near each other. Well, no, but I think it's the same fault line. It just makes you think about things. And also flying over the pond, as they put it, flying over the ocean and flying in general for that long, knowing that you're probably going to feel that feeling of turbulence. And sometimes when you think about stuff like that, it can really stress you out and make you fearful. And I'm not above anybody else.